Mike tweeted, we're on Impaulsive. Who has questions for us? Go ahead. Hurry. Go. All right, here we go. Biggest fear. We already talked about that. Did you ever think you would become a social media influencer? Mike, that's a good question for you. Because you were a corporate guy paying social media influencers to do your dirty work and sell those beanbags.
Yeah. I mean, no. I didn't think so, but I will say this. Stranger things have happened. My life has been a strange roller coaster ride of emotion and backflips of disorganized anarchy. I
loved watching Logan fight both times. When will his next fight be?
Boy.
Hopefully soon.
Ooh. Boy, do we have something for you. Boy, all that YouTube boxing talk, all of it, just
shot to shit.
Just shot to shit. No one's going to give a single solitary fuck about anybody's YouTube boxing. And I hate to say it because I loved his own. I love, those guys. But God dang what we were working on right now. God dang.
It's large. Daniel S353766320 says, what's your biggest success so far in life? Mac, I want to point that question at you.
My biggest success so far in life? Being able to do what I love and trade my art / craft / abilities for the life that I live.
I like that. I realized mine before this podcast started. Okay. They say work smarter, not harder. My biggest success in life has been able to work smart. Has been me being able to work smart and work hard. Yo, I swear to God, that's the secret formula. Yeah. If you can work super strategically at shit you're good at, like you say it all the time, I got lucky. The first thing I tried in life, I loved it. It was my thing.
Yeesh. I said find the balance of what you love and what you're good at. If you could find that sweet spot right in the middle of the two of those, because there's a lot of people out there. I don't want to distract them or detract from their dreams. They want to be a singer, but they got no mouth. They got no mouth.
No mouth and check. Add them to the list of extremely marginalized people you've pissed off. God. Here's the list. People who have been abducted by monkeys, primates, women who have Barbie vaginas. It's a thing. And now, unfortunately, people who have no mouths. And
you forgot people that have been cut in half by elevators.
God, you're an asshole.
You're digging yourself a deep hole.
Sorry, what I'm saying is, there are people that want to sing, but they can't sing. They're not good at singing. And so I don't want to distract from them, but maybe they're really good at engineering music. Yeah. Find what you're good at and make it align with what you love.
Yeah, it's hard. I think if you're listening to this podcast and it's late in your life, and I understand that that leap can be hard for a lot of people.
Yeah,
it's never too late. They always say that, but I'm gonna really preach this advice to my children, and I'm going to really monitor their interests as a kid, because I noticed mine have not changed. When I was 7, I said I want to be an author, I want to be a writer. When I was 8, I go I want a video camera. Now I'm storytelling on camera.
Yeah,
it happened. Notice your kids' interests, and then foster them.
I'd like to add one thing to that. Yeah. Not everyone has to want to be a CEO or top level person.
Facts.
Well, hell no.
But that's like the mentality that's pushed. You got to work 80-hour weeks. No. You got to do this. You got to. No. We see it all over the place. Work hard, work hard, work hard. Some people want to work the 9 to 5 and enjoy their lives, and then on the weekends go fishing with their friends in the river.
Yep. I think we're gonna have quite a few more questions on there if you refresh that screen.
Did you have a bigger success? I mean, probably.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I wrote a book. And by the way, it's fucking crushing. People love it, bro. Like, I wrote a book that people love. That was in the top 10.
Can I answer this question? I'm sorry. This one's also sort of Logan boxing, but why would Giovanni Torres? Yeah. Again, just these at names are hard.
Try it.
At Giovanni Guerrero too. Why would Logan continue boxing when his life is really good right now? If he goes back to his YouTube, it will slow down because of training. That's a fact. And why would I continue boxing? Boxing is dangerous. That's a sport for some brolic ass dudes. And there's some serious, like, real life repercussions that come from getting hit in the head that many times. And for me, the honest answer is, I love it. I hate that I love it.
Wait, getting hit in the head or fighting?
Fighting.
Okay.
I love the competitive nature of boxing. I don't think there's a more primal form of sport. It's modern day gladiators. Mm-hmm. And because I am a YouTuber, there is a stigma, especially in LA, that comes along with that. And being a boxer, people read you different. People give you respect that they might not have before.
Is that because they're terrified that you're going to punch them in the head?
I don't know what it is, but it's like, it may be like when you're the baddest dude in the room, which doesn't always happen, there's an energy that you carry, and people look at you a little different, and I like it.
That happened to me with the book too. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
When you publish a book, it gives you a whole new level. There's 700 questions already.
What?
700.
Your Twitter is highly engaged.
Insane.
Highly engaged.
There's 700. And I'm gonna ask you guys this, and I don't know about the studio audience, but I'd prefer to answer every question that comes in on this today.
Every single one.
Top 5 artists, all time favorites, but not goats though.
Jackson Pollock.
Not goats. Okay.
Pablo Picasso.
I don't think that meant that kind of artist.
Monet.
Let's go. Keep going. Most overhyped movie. I don't have that answer.
Oh,
Lana or Logan? Well, it depends on what activity I'm doing with said person.
There's got to be an overhyped movie, surely. There was one I saw recently that was.
I feel like we kept saying Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
Is
it was good. It's just
mediocre.
so long and slow.
Yeah, it's slow.
I gotta watch.
That was it.
Oh, Uncut Gems.
That was it.
Yo, what was the deal with Complex and Uncut Gems? Can we talk about this?
They gotta be
a deal, a cahoots deal. Yeah, I for one enjoyed Uncut Gems.
It was probably cool to see yourself in it, right?
I love you. It was an anxiety-ridden festival for me. I loved it. I loved every second of them. I love slow movies, slower movies. I love them. Yeah, American Made wasn't all that fast. We watched American Made last night.
But it's a true
That was
story.
great. You like true stories?
I love true stories.
I got a true story for you.
right.
It's called The Fifth Vital. It's out on Amazon.
Come on.
All right, go ahead.
Favorite part about being with Lana?
Will Mac ever shave his beard?
From A.M.
Wait,
Perzada.
I know.
Oh,
Was that a question for me or Mike?
would I be wrong to say that?
The views?
The
views of that ass?
Nah, she just. It's nice having it's not okay. Here's how I'll say it. It's nice having a always on 24/7 breath of fresh air, like nice positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
We getting some tiffs. They're quick, but for the most part, it's just always like I call her. She's happy. She's upbeat. She's having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like positive energy. I like positive spirits. Like Jeff, dude, look at Jeff Levin. Can we get a camera on Jeff Levin? Look at this face. Zoom way too far on his face.
Still positive.
Is Mac the reincarnate of Vincent van Gogh from Reno 1999?
If I cut off my ear, I'll let you know. But I don't think so. He's a cool guy, but I don't think so.
Perpy Durgy says, who actually read the book on y'all's team?
Not a single person.
Mike is reading me the book right now.
Oh, you're on how far? I have met probably 4 people who have read part of the book but not finished it, and they're all on this team. It's almost like you guys already know the story.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I said it in my Instagram post. I said I haven't read it, but I'm sure it's great. Like, I've been honest about it.
Yo, Mike's been reading. So we're doing the audiobook, and he's literally like reading the book, and I'm sitting there recording it, so I get to have the author of the book read it to me.
Which
I think
is
that's
cool.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
At first, that's what you guys doing there at night. I thought you.
You thought I was dropping KSI diss track or some
Well,
shit?
no, in a way, I was like, they're working, they're grinding, and you definitely are, and you are too. But you do get to listen to a really fascinating book.
It's interesting. I at so many times I'm like, what is wrong with this kid?
Yeah, but
I'm figuring it out slowly.
I'm excited about it too because a lot of people asked for me to read it, and so that's coming soon.
I like this one
got?
from Rohan 181699272. How do you spend money?
Usually okay, I got an answer for this, and then I'll pass it to you guys. I prefer to do it on credit card. I use Chase. I use Chase Sapphire Preferred. They've got a tremendous point system. They've always been good to me. They've got a helpline that I call 24/7. They'll answer the phone immediately, and I feel good about the card. It's thick. It's made of steel. It's not the Amex. You do the Amex Platinum, right? Yeah.
No limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to put it back into like my production, but I end up just buying dumb fucking shit. Yeah. Drake on a skateboard at my damn croissant said, "What's the best brand of water?" I'd say anything but Dasani.
You know, well, I got a girlfriend that's obsessed with one brand, Essentia. It's what, David, how much is it? $2.39 a bottle. What do you got, Jeff? Could you zoom in on Jeff's face again? Really, really hard, like way too far.
Zoom really in there.
Way in.
I want to see his pores.
Yes.
Actually not pH balanced.
It's actually not pH balanced water. Exposed. Essentially exposed.
Favorite podcast.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Yep.
I don't have an answer to this question, but I'll tell you what the worst brand of water is. Makes me upset.
Oh, this
visceral reaction. Arrowhead.
We get that.
Arrowhead is the one water that I can taste, and I know I'm drinking Arrowhead because it tastes like shit.
Wow.
Would Logan ever consider a career as a police officer or firefighter after his YouTube? I could see you. Oh, and that's Nico Capurso, Nico 24C. I could see you rock. I could see you rocking the firefighter. Yes or no?
Me? Oh yeah.
Zoom in on Jeff. He's not even saying anything this time, but just hit him again.
Not.
Be respectful to the firefighters.
Well, what? You don't have to tell us.
Jeff, what about that wasn't respectful?
Well, what? Yeah.
Just be over respect.
All right,
we love you.
Go as hard as you can on respect right now. Like over, he said, go crazy.
Well, that would seem like it almost is sarcastic then, and
yeah,
being just. So
okay. Will Logan ever? Okay. What else you got?
Tanner Gibson says, "How did Logan manage to lock up Josie?"
I'm seeing that right now too.
I actually don't know. I have a theory. All right, so I'm a pretty complex person. There's like me on camera, there's me off camera, and then there's a version of me that exists past 11 p.m. that like the only person who would ever really see it is the girl I'm with, who I share a bed with. And there's a lot of layers to me that I think maybe fascinate her. And I'm a nice guy. I like her. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, maybe also she likes you.
Probably, I think.
That probably helps.
How much alcohol? Blake Leisure _ Blake. How much alcohol have you drank since 2020 began?
Oh. Mike, 0.
Not a single fucking sip. I can't believe that. I can't believe I'm still trucking on that shit, dude. It's wild.
Logan's about 50% of the way. I'm pretty normal. My typical intake for the year, I'm definitely down a percentage, but I'm probably about 70% of where I would have been anyway.
Most regretful business decision. Listen here, kids. Don't buy the hype. Do your fucking research. Bad investments that you literally lose all your money. Listen to your trusted advisors and generals. I've probably lost $250,000 on investments that my business managers have told me not to.
Oh.
Lost. Gone. It's gone.
What's one thing you must accomplish before the end of your life? From Jeff Swift Saxton.
I like that guy.
Jeff
I like
Saxton
that guy.
Gloves.
Good guy. Real standout guy.
Firefighter,
actually. And that's facts. I'm speaking facts that are factual.
Who?
Jeff Swift Saxton.
You know that?
I DM him.
Shut the front door. He's a goddamn firefighter.
Yep, standout gentleman.
A volunteer firefighter from Forked River, New Jersey.
Real great guy. He asked me he asked me some workout advice. He goes, "Hey man, I want to get in shape. I want to start working out." I said, "Guy, hire a trainer. It'll change your life."
That's a great idea.
Change your life. He did. He's down. How what does it say?
He said, as of this morning, 2-month mark, I've dropped an additional 8 pounds to put me at 254.
Oh boy.
Starting at 278 in March. And you attribute this to potentially a little bit to a conversation you guys had.
I mean, he has the drive. I just made a suggestion.
But
what did he say? What was his question?
He said, "What's one thing we'd want to accomplish by the end of our life?" I showed you a picture of a lazy river today that I want to go on real bad. You think I could try to pull it up? Why don't you guys answer?
I'd like to facilitate. This is tough because this is not me at all right now, but I'd like to facilitate the advancement of technology.
Okay.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately about how far behind we really are.
Yeah, you've been telling me about this shit.
David and I had this conversation in the kitchen last night, and I'll say it again. The wheel That's the best we have?
Right now, yeah, man.
The fucking wheel?
Also, we have rocket ships that go into space. So talk to Jeff Bezos.
How long have we had the wheel?
A long ass time.
How long did it take humans to invent the light bulb? We're far behind.
Yeah, but we went from like light bulbs. Like, think about it this way. When did we invent planes? 1901? 1901 or 1903?
1903.
1903. Kitty Hawk. Fucking Wright brothers. They're awesome. And then 16 years later, World War I, we're flying across the ocean.
Listen, what's your improvement for a wheel? I've asked you this 1,000 times.
I don't know. I will figure it out.
Well,
There we go.
I mean, in a way, we saw the wheel. We've seen the wheel evolved.
Yeah.
Have you not seen those tires on the warfare trucks that turn into triangles? So they turn into tracks,
Those are cool.
and then they turn back into circles.
Yeah.
Tires.
That's a pretty good wheel.
I guess I'm just talking about like means of transportation.
God dang it.
Bro, I'm telling you, clip this fucking moment. I'm gonna be 90 years old trying to explain this technology to my kids, and maybe their kids, and they're gonna be mind boggled at how simplistic we were living. Mm-hmm. And I'm really starting to realize I acknowledge where we are currently and how great these advancements in technology are, and this little infinity box that has turned us into half cyborgs. But there's just so much undiscovered.
We're working on the Hyperloop.
I know, but here's the thing about Elon Musk. Here's the thing about Elon Musk. The man's a genius. He's ahead of his time, wise beyond his years. Except technology has not caught up to his ideas. He literally has to create the technology. That has to be pretty fucking stressful.
That's what him and Jeff Bezos are doing. They're trying to lay the foundation so that the next generation of inventors and smart people are able to build those technologies.
Empowering the generations to come. Yes. That's going to be my mission about
generations
5 years.
to come. Hey, I got to answer.
No, go ahead.
What do I want to do before I die?
Yeah.
I want to be a grandfather.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's
There's a bunch of other stuff, but like that's one that I think I would like. I really, really, really just would love to have a grandkid. Even one grandkid would be great, but a couple probably be better.
Yeah. Here. I got some. Mike sent me this. This is a cool thing on Instagram.
This is the only thing I want to do because I wrote a book. So this is it. This is it. This is the rest of my life right here.
Wow.
Where is this? It's in China.
I like that they use Gatorade for the water too.
It's like a giant lazy river going down a beautiful mountain flower hill.
Are you sticking your cork in my pelvis? Look at this shit, dude.